ride with me as we cross the mighty Mississippi River over the bridge. And you can see the pyramid and all that stuff like that. I was going to make a pit stop there in West Memphis, Arkansas. Then I decided I just didn't really want to. I'll go on down and get through Memphis and find a place that's better suited for human beings. Honestly, I've never had any trouble in West Memphis there. And it's actually quite interesting. People watch and listen to the CB radio there. You know, anybody that's been trucking for a long time, they know the routine. You turn your radio on over there. I didn't have it on this time through, and I haven't been through it in quite some time. But for years and years and years, you had the guy on there, what everybody is about 1,000,000% sure is the undercover police on the radio there. We can only assume, but we got that green smoke, we got that white smoke, we got that. He would have every color smoke that you could need, and he would be on there every time you pass through, faithful. I don't know if he was legit or fake. I didn't ever need nothing from him, and I sure wasn't going to chance something like that if I ever did need something. So, I don't know. Is that guy still on there? I should have turned on my radio to see. It's been a while since I've been through here. So, but I can only assume he's still on there. I've had a CDO for 20 years, and for the majority of my time of having that CDL, there's always been that guy. Might have been different guys over time, but it was always the same routine. I always had that same spiel. He can get you any of the colored smokes, anything you want, party favors, women, whatever. Just all sounded a little too good to be true, you know, and it was a little too consistent. Who knows? Who knows? But even if that guy wasn't legit, anybody that's ever stayed a night or two in West Memphis, Arkansas knows that all that stuff is in fact readily available. At least it always was. I haven't stayed there in a long time, but you can see all kinds of things going around, going on in the parking lot of the Pilot and Flying J and the Petra over there. Fascinating place to study humanity there in West Memphis, Arkansas. I can tell you that. But yeah, we just decided to pass on by today. Like I said, I've never had any actual trouble there myself, but I've seen all kinds of human beings there. And if you've been driving for a long time, I'm sure you have too. That stuff is not quite as common these days as it used to be at truck stops. When I first started driving, man, you can see and hear about just about anything at these truck stops if we're anywhere near, larger cities and stuff like that. And, West Memphis, Arkansas was always at or near the top of places that you were most likely to see nefarious characters and behavior going on. Just has a reputation for a reason. So I'm not stopping there on account of all that. That is what it is. I just decided I just want to get to the other side of Memphis, get on out of all the mess in the city and everything. So we just pass it on by. We'll take care of all of our chores on the other side. On the other side. But here we are. We're about to go up over the bridge. Yeah, we're about to cross the mighty Mississippi, and that river is full and flowing today. Full and flowing. If you look over there to the left of the bridge there, you can see the big Mississippi Pyramid over there.
Yes, I know it's the Memphis Pyramid, not the Mississippi Pyramid. I can't talk.
That was originally built as an arena and a concert venue and everything. Just about every famous huge band of that time played there. Everybody from Kiss to Metallica to Aerosmith, all the famous big rock bands, all the big country acts, all the big pop acts played there at one time or another back in the 90s and stuff. And now it's a massive Bass Pro shop and has a big hotel in it and everything. I never got to see a concert there, but I always heard that it really didn't sound that great in there. It was not really designed well for sound, from what I understand. But lots of people saw lots of cool shows there. Yeah. There's a little area in Memphis called Egypt, I think. And my mom actually grew up in Mississippi, and she went.
No, my mom did not grow up in Mississippi. She grew up in Memphis. There I go again, confusing the word Memphis and Mississippi. It's all right there together. I was getting twisted up. But yes, correction.
To Egypt Elementary School over here, and there's like a museum and stuff, and there's some weird connection to actual Egypt, some kind of sister city, or I don't know the whole entire story behind it.
Apparently, Memphis is named after the ancient Egyptian capital called Memphis also. So there's the connection. I used to know that. I looked it up after I filmed that. It sounded like a goober that knows nothing.
But there is something there that they somehow related back to the having that pyramid there. I have to go back and study my Memphis history there to remember the exact reasons why and story and everything. But it is a cool landmark to drive by. It's a neat looking building. I haven't ever been in it in my life, even since they turned it into a Bass Pro, but I'd like to go in there and check it out sometime and check out the hotel and all. If you get online and look at the hotel, it's a pretty cool looking place, a pretty nice looking spot. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Memphis since I was a kid, so I'd like to come back and spend some time and see some of the family roots and stuff. Yeah, it's where my mom grew up, my mom and my uncles and my grandfather and stuff, and then all the ones that weren't the other side of the family that wasn't from right in Memphis was from just down below off in Mississippi there, so got lots of family roots over here in this area. But we used to come here quite a bit when I was a kid. I haven't done much of it in my adult life. Everybody's scattered out and nobody's really over here anymore. Most of the older members of the family have passed on, and all the younger ones have pretty well moved out. Other than a very scattered few. That's all stuff for another day. But yeah, there we are. We're in Tennessee again. I never start feeling fully at home, fully comfortable out on the road till I get back into my home state of Tennessee, and here we are, progressing ever further towards Nashville for tomorrow, and then from there back to Chattanooga. Yeah, I'm gonna get on down the road, find a place to get my chores taken care of, and pop out the other side of the city here. We're not gonna stop over at the Loves on Lamar Avenue over there, y'all. We can get some good video footage over there, and I know there's fascinating stuff to see over there at that place still to this day. I know that. You can still find videos and pictures of all the goings on over there. I got no reason to stop over there today, so we're just going to get out of the city and get on down 40 a little bit. We'll catch up with you probably in Nashville.